Hello guys, today I'm going to be sharing about living with a sense of anticipation, intentional living by Josie Maxwell. You see, in this law we talk about how to anticipate, and anticipate is not just because of the title, living with a sense of anticipation. It has more than just anticipation. Josie Maxwell says that attitude is a choice, and he's right. He's 100% right by saying that attitude is a choice because we can choose to do whatever we want, whenever we want, when we want to do it, when we want to start, what do we want to achieve, who do we want to become. Attitude is a choice. Attitude is something that you can make. You can be good. You can have a good attitude. You can have a bad attitude. You can just name it whatever you want. You can have a positive life. You can have a negative life. Attitude is a choice, and that's what people need to know. You make up that choice. You either want to be positive or you either want to be negative. You have two choices. The next thing Josie Master says, maturity is seeing things from another person's point of view and being flexible. Maturity. Many people like to talk too much. They like to just focus on what they want to say instead of, thinking about what other people want to say as well. They're not flexible. They're not seeing things from another person's point of view. In other words, they're not listening to them. They're not gaining anything from what they said because they're only focusing on what they want to say, and that's selfish. You need to be flexible and be able to kind of focus on what someone is trying to say, because at the end of the day, the person who talks too much never really learns nothing. Because, like, let me give you an example. Say you walk into a bar and then you started talking about your life, how you make money, you started to talk, and then there was like five people listening to you. You talk about how to make money, and then there's other people who sit back who are listening to you. You don't give them a chance to speak. You speak for the whole night, and then when the time comes, they go home. You see, the difference between the people who talk and the people who listen is that the person who talks will go back home and learn nothing because he's not let anyone speak. The person who had just kept his mouth shut and listened to what that person said, how to make money, how to live an intentional life, ends up learning something. So that's the difference. People who often speak too much usually are the one who usually don't learn anything. People who don't talk too much, people who actually listen, who listen from other people's point of view. They listen from their perspective, and they're being flexible. They go home with something new every day, every day, every day. So if you can decrease on your levels of speaking and increase your levels of listening, it will make you a better person, because at the end of the day, the person who listens is always the one who will learn, and the person who's talking won't really learn anything. So that's one thing you need to keep in mind. Next thing Georgie Master said is that always plan ahead. You're either prepared or repaired. Now that's a powerful one. You're either prepared or repaired. If you're not prepared, then you won't be prepared for anything. Just like the old saying, if you fail to prepare, then prepare to fail. Fail to prepare, then prepare to fail. You need to be organized. You need to have a plan. You need to have plan A and plan B. What you're gonna do next tomorrow. You need to have some timetable that you follow every day, so that you can say, okay, I've done this in the morning, I've done the next thing, and then and the next and the next and the next, etc. So it needs to become a part of your life, just like I'm doing here every day. Every day I come here and share on this group and add value to people. And why is that? Because I plan ahead. Because I'm either prepared or repaired. If I'm repaired, then that means I'm just gonna have to restart all the way to cycle one. And if I'm prepared, then I'll continue sharing in this group every day, every day, every day, every day, every day for 21 days. And that's the difference between someone who is living an intentional life and someone who's living an unintentional life. Thank you for listening.